Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Rusty Thicket, and I am busy. So today's video is going to be just a little bit different. Here is a preview of some of the watercolors after we do a really fun show of my new crow confetti, and I've decided to make that ASMR, so enjoy! Alright, you guys, I hope you really enjoyed that little mashup of everything I'm going to include in my crow confetti this holiday season, this fall season. I will have some Christmas things later, but the fall and Halloween are my absolute favorites, so I really double down on that whole season, and I typically start here in September. My birthday's just in a few days, and I just absolutely live for it. I just wish that we had some cooler weather, which I am sure you are sick of hearing me say. So today we are just working on some actual watercolor pieces. These will just be framed originals. They won't go behind any resin or be anything in particular. They'll just get framed at the very end, so stick around for that. I really like to do these in batches. I've mentioned that before. This works best for me because they are small, and I can have a whole palette of color with watercolor without making a huge mess, which is really nice. So it doesn't take me very much, space or really even time when you can use so little at once, and then cleanup is a breeze. I'm obsessed with these ghosts. I believe this one is probably my favorite. Besides the little skeleton guy with the potted plant, I think that one's going to be very popular very fast. I will post some of these on my socials because I've been really bad about adding literally anything to my socials lately, and I love their cute little ghosty aesthetic, so be watching for those on my Instagram and possibly even Facebook. I should be doing a post pretty soon about all of my upcoming events because I am swamped. I have something booked every weekend basically from here until I think the end of November at this point, with a couple of things already starting to pop up in December. I'm really excited to be working on my favorite stuff. Like, I really love watercolors and I love nature and bugs and things, but again, Halloween just really brings it out of me, and I love that creativity. Really starts to kind of have me by the chokehold soon, especially when the weather dips. But since I don't get that a whole lot here, I do kind of force it a little bit. I might drop the AC in the house a smidge and put on a little sweatshirt to kind of feel the vibe, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. Look at how cute these little isopods turned out. I think they're some of my new favorite thing to kind of doodle because they're so easy. So I'm hopefully gonna start doing a few more of them in some more interesting poses because I'm kind of figuring them out. Of course, I had to add in a few kind of more lighthearted things that aren't necessarily strictly Halloween, just for the people who might be out at the Halloween markets but not necessarily looking for that kind of decor. And I really love purples and blues going together, especially for backgrounds right now. They just look so moody and something weirdly 90s about them I just really like. But yeah, like, I just love how that background turned out on the little skeleton guy. I know in the future when I start doing my new stuff in January, when I'm no longer making strictly original pieces and I can start working on things that are going to be prints, I will definitely be focusing on some videos where I'm actually talking through the process a bit more. It's just with these so small ones and hopping from one to another, I feel like these voiceovers and time lapses just kind of work best. But we're coming up on the end and I'm going to start framing some things. The framing looks pretty hectic because it's such a short, you know, thing that you have to do, in time lapses kind of look better for long videos. But anyway, so all of these are going to be available at my next market. For those of you who are around and are following me, just know that I will be making some other versions of a few of these, like the ghost with the mushroom and things like that. So don't get discouraged if you only see one or two of something that you like, but make sure that you're coming out to the markets, because once they're gone, you know, they are originals for a reason. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. And if you obviously are not in Okinawa, Japan, just know that next year, after we get back to the States, I will be able to finally sell some things online. And in the meantime, you can check out my Etsy shop and also all of my socials just to stay in contact. And I'm also going to be starting an email list here soon. So make sure you take a visit to my website so you can see when that happens. And I will see you guys in the next video.